And they're off. A mile and a half ahead of them in the Rose Roofing high-quality torch-on handicap. Through the early stages, it is Study the Stars who gets the early lead, with on the outside Timely Escape. On the heels of the leader is Intergalactic Cat, and up against the inside rail, Prosecco racing a little keenly. Last but one is Medieval Gold, and the back marker is Noble Masquerade, and they have a circuit ahead of them. And it is Neil Callan and Study the Stars have a lead of a length with a circuit ahead of them. To Timely Escape, Kieran Schumacher racing in second place. Up against the inside rail, Prosecco with David Probert. On that one's outside, Intergalactic Cat and Ross Coakley. The last duo up against the rail, Noble Masquerade and George Adobe. And on that one's outside, Medieval Gold and Tom Marquand. It's Study the Stars, who still leads by just over a length, and they have a mile to go. Heading into the back straight, Study the Stars leads. To Timely Escape in second. In third, share of it. On the outside, Intergalactic Cat, now just edging into third. On the inside, Prosecco. Break of a length and a half back to Medieval Gold. Just last, Noble Masquerade. 7 furlongs to go. Study the Stars leads the way. Under wraps, however, Neil Callan just dabbing on the brake pedal. He's letting them stack up in behind. Timely Escape on the outside, racing in second place, and now there's only a neck between them. Then just over a length back to Intergalactic Cat, racing up on the outside of Prosecco, and then Medieval Gold and Noble Masquerade. They're about to go into the far turn. 5 furlongs to run from here. Study the Stars goes into the turn with a lead of 3 parts of length. Timely Escape is in second. A length and a half to the outside, Intergalactic Cat. On the inside, Prosecco. Inside the half mile, Medieval Gold still in the last duo with Noble Masquerade. They're completing the turn, just over 3 furlongs to go, and now upping the ante, Neil Callan. He's beginning to quicken up here on Study the Stars. Study the Stars first in line. Timely Escape, the first one to be driven. Down the outside, Intergalactic Cat. Sticking to the inside, Prosecco will go towards the cutaway. He's followed into the race by Noble Masquerade, and Medieval Gold has just simply not picked up at the back of the field. Down now inside the final furlong and a half. Study the Stars, lead of a length and a half over Prosecco in second. They're now clear of Intergalactic Cat. A half furlong to run. Study the Stars out in front by a length and a half. A peach of a ride by Neil Callan. Stop, start, wins the race. Study the Stars. Prosecco in second. Staying on for third was Noble Masquerade.
Neil Callan has absolutely controlled that race from start to finish. Well done, Neil. George Baker, the trainer. Study the Stars, first run for 317 days. A similar layoff in the past was needed, but not today. The 5-year-old beats a host of 3-year-olds. Good effort from Prosecco, back in second. Noble Masquerade stayed on for third. Disadvantaged by being held up by a steady pace, but that pace controlled by Neil Callan. And that was an absolutely cracking ride. Quickened exactly when he wanted. And this horse, Study the Stars, he's very effective around Kempton. I just thought this might be teeing him up quite nicely for...
Well done.
Thank you. Georgie, you can thank me later when you see me. Look, he jumped nice. And I just let him run his own race. He got into a lovely rhythm, and then down the back straight, I wasn't pulling him back. I was just letting him ease back into his bridle. I didn't want to really interfere with him, but he got into a lovely rhythm, and I just switched leads, going him out of the corner, and then he stretched nicely. When I let him go just over 2 out, when I went like that, he just instantly lengthened. So he kind of put the race to bed there, and he was always going to win. So
brilliant.
No, good win. Well done, team.
Thank
you.
Thanks, Dad.